In today's world, our spending habits are shaped by advertisements, trends, and the desire to keep up with others. However, as the cost of living rises and financial freedom becomes a common goal, learning where to cut back can make all the difference. By identifying areas where spending has little long-term value, we can redirect funds toward meaningful savings and investments. Here are 5 things I've vowed never to spend money on again, with practical steps you can take to save more every month. Subscription services that aren't fully utilized. In the age of streaming, digital content, and convenient delivery, subscription services have become embedded in our lives. From Netflix and Spotify to fitness apps, and even meal kits, it's easy to subscribe to multiple services without realizing how much they cumulatively cost. Common subscription traps: many people sign up for gym memberships, streaming services, or even magazine subscriptions with good intentions, only to find that they rarely use them. A gym membership, for example, can cost anywhere from $20 to $100 per month. If you visit less than 5 times a month, that's a steep price per visit. Multiply that by a year, and it's clear why these unused subscriptions drain your finances. Practical tips to save to avoid unnecessary subscription expenses. Start by reviewing your subscriptions every month. Check your bank or credit card statements to ensure you know exactly what services you're paying for and cancel anything that isn't adding real value to your life. Apps like Truebill or Mint can be very useful for tracking and managing subscriptions, sending reminders, and alerting you to recurring charges that often go unnoticed. For essential services you truly value, consider switching to an annual plan if available, as it usually offers a discount compared to monthly billing. By staying vigilant and only keeping subscriptions you actively use, you can easily save hundreds of dollars each year. Trendy or impulse purchases. Retailers and e-commerce platforms capitalize on impulse buys. The excitement of acquiring something new often wears off quickly, leaving you with items that gather dust or lose value. Why there are drain impulse buys are often driven by emotions rather than necessity, leading us to make irrational financial decisions. Fast fashion, trendy gadgets, and seasonal decor items are examples of products we don't necessarily need but buy in the spur of the moment. Over time, these purchases not only clutter your space but also drain your wallet. Practical tips to save to curb impulse purchases. Try implementing the 30-day rule, where you wait 30 days before buying anything that wasn't part of your planned spending. Often, this waiting period gives you enough time to reconsider if you really need the item, and many people find the desire fades. Additionally, setting monthly spending limits on non-essential items can be effective. Decide on a budget for items like clothing, accessories, or decor, and once you reach that limit, resist further purchases until the next month. Thinking in terms of cost per use can also help. For example, instead of being swayed by a trendy $100 jacket, consider if it's versatile enough to wear frequently. Opting for practical items you'll use long-term rather than trendy pieces you might tire of will ultimately make every dollar go further. Luxury or designer brand names for basic items. Luxury brands have immense appeal, with the promise of status, quality, and style. But the cost of paying extra for a logo or designer label often overshadows the actual value of the item. Why they're not worth it. Basic items like t-shirts, socks, and some electronics don't need to be designer to serve their purpose. While designer brands might offer quality, so do many reputable yet affordable companies. For basics, it's often unnecessary to pay a premium solely for a brand name. Practical tips to save when shopping for basics. Consider buying generic or store brand products, which often match designer quality without the premium price tag. For example, many major retailers now offer high-quality basics that compete well with designer items. Shopping sales and outlet stores is another way to save if you still prefer designer goods, as you can often find the same items at significantly discounted prices. Additionally, thrift stores and online resale platforms like Poshmark or ThredUp offer a way to access designer labels without breaking the bank. Buying gently used items from reputable sources not only helps you save money but also supports sustainable fashion practices, turning your shopping habits into a win-win. Eating out or ordering food too frequently. It's convenient to dine out, and there's something rewarding about trying new restaurants. However, frequent takeout and dining out can be costly, especially when compared to the price of a home-cooked meal. Cost analysis: ordering lunch 5 days a week at $10 per meal can add up to $200 per month, or $2,400 annually. Eating out for dinner just once a week could add another $1,000 to your yearly spending. In contrast, a weekly grocery bill that supports meal prep is usually much cheaper. Practical tips to save on food expenses. Try dedicating 1 day a week to meal prep. Preparing meals in advance for the week not only reduces your reliance on takeout, but also ensures you have healthy, portioned meals ready at home, making it easier to resist spontaneous dining out. Setting a specific limit for dining out each month can also help you stay within budget without feeling deprived. Try cooking simple and satisfying meals that replicate your favorite takeout dishes, or explore cooking as a hobby with friends and family. Learning a few quick, nutritious recipes can make a big difference in your food budget and health, allowing you to enjoy the occasional restaurant meal without guilt. Unnecessary upgrades for electronics or gadgets. Technology is rapidly evolving, and it's tempting to upgrade to the latest smartphone, laptop, or tablet. Yet, unnecessary upgrades often do little to improve our lives and quickly lose their novelty. Why upgrading is often a waste. Many devices, like smartphones, now have marginal improvements year to year. While companies hype up the latest models, you might not notice a significant difference unless you use specific features for work or creative projects. Upgrading too frequently can cost thousands without providing much real benefit. Practical tips to save to avoid unnecessary upgrades. Try to delay replacing your devices until there's a clear need, such as performance issues or compatibility problems. Most well-cared-for electronics can last for several years without noticeable drop in functionality. When you do need a new device, consider buying certified refurbished models directly from reputable manufacturers, as they're often much cheaper than brand new items and come with warranties. Finally, if you do decide to upgrade, try selling your old device on platforms like eBay or Gazelle, which can help you recoup some of the cost and reduce electronic waste. By sticking to a practical mindset with technology, you can avoid getting caught up in the upgrade cycle and save a significant amount over time. How to make long-term changes to spending habits. Avoiding these specific spending categories is a great start, but building lasting change requires a broader approach to money management. Increase financial awareness. Taking time to review your spending habits each month can reveal patterns you may not notice day to day. Apps like Mint can help you categorize expenses and set spending limits. Building a savings mindset means shifting your focus from instant gratification to long-term financial security. Rather than viewing money as something to spend, start thinking of it as a tool to build a stable future. This mindset helps you appreciate experiences, security, and peace of mind over material goods, which often bring only temporary satisfaction. One way to develop this mindset is to visualize how much you save each month by avoiding non-essential purchases. Track your progress towards savings goals, such as a vacation fund or an emergency savings account, and celebrate each small milestone. Every time you reach a goal, whether it's $100, $500, or $1,000, take a moment to acknowledge your progress. This practice reinforces the value of saving, making it more satisfying than a temporary purchase. When you consistently prioritize saving over spending, you'll find that financial security brings a sense of freedom and peace that far outweighs the short-lived pleasure of buying new things. Having clear, specific financial goals gives you a reason to save and helps keep you motivated when temptations arise. Without a goal, it's easy to lose sight of why you're saving in the first place, which can make it difficult to resist unnecessary purchases. When you set a goal, you're giving yourself a financial target to work toward, whether it's a down payment on a house, a dream vacation, building an emergency fund, or planning for early retirement. To get started, choose a goal that's meaningful to you and break it down into smaller milestones. For example, if your goal is to save $10,000 for a down payment, break it down into monthly or quarterly amounts so it feels achievable. Track your progress and adjust your savings contributions as needed. Many people find that visualizing their goals, such as keeping a photo of the dream destination or a picture of the house they want, keeps them focused. With clear goals, you'll find that each small step towards saving becomes more rewarding and helps prevent spending on unnecessary items. Limit temptations, minimize exposure to ads and shopping apps, and unsubscribe from promotional emails. Limit time on social media to avoid the comparison trap, which can drive impulse purchases. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to a savings or investment account. This way, saving becomes a habit rather than an afterthought. Start with an amount you're comfortable with and gradually increase it as you get used to spending less. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.